Well, folks, right behind me sits the iconic $10 game collection. We've been poking through here, having a lot of fun. Yesterday, Rick and I got to talking about just the process of selling off all of this stuff and how I actually can get more for some games on Amazon than he can get on eBay. And I was like, hey, if I could offer somewhat close to what you could net on some of these games on eBay that you're not really attached to, maybe we could work out a deal. So today in this video, I'm actually going to be buying certain games from this collection and also from just elsewhere in his house full of goodies that he's going to pull out of attics and garages and who knows where, and we're hopefully going to make a deal. So I thought I'd bring you guys along and we will see what happens.
All right, so what is the first section you want to go through?
I'd say let's look at the PS2
Okay.
here, see if there was anything. So we, a little bit last night, started to kind of go through and just see if like there were titles that this would kind of work for. One that we talked about was maybe Family Guy, as I just shamelessly break everything. This used to be mint at some point, but not anymore.
I will also say guys, I'm not super attached to say the game he's holding. Family Guy. Yeah. I don't have a double of that, but not super attached. First party games on GameCube, stuff like that, I really don't want to get rid of, but Family Guy's kind of a good one to start out at.
Yeah, something like this. It's in good shape. This is the kind of thing, I think we looked it up, you could get like 19 or maybe 20 on eBay.
Okay.
I can probably get around 20 after fees, so if you want to do like $12 on this thing,
sure,
that works for you, works
12,
for me.
12 is good on that.
Add it to the pile, and then I'll be doing a calculation as we go on here too. Here.
Which one is that?
This is SpongeBob Lights, Camera, Pants. How's this feel for you?
Oh, it's okay. I just hit your camera. We're
right.
dual recording right now.
Can't do anything on that one.
I think I might be able to help too.
Okay.
As we go through these.
In terms of things that may have some value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you looked at this one yet? I don't know. It may not. But okay. I saw special edition, so.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much on this one.
Okay.
But there was. Oh, I wonder, like some of the SmackDown versus Raw games. I wonder if these maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes wrestling games do well. So it looks like, and this is good and complete. I could probably get 16 after fees for this one. So would $10 be worth it for you?
I'll do 10. 10's great.
Okay.
And there's another SmackDown right there.
Yeah, let's. That one.
Yeah, so you guys, you gotta think about it. If I sold that game on eBay for say 17, 18 bucks after shipping, after fees, I might make an extra buck or two, but is that worth the time to do that?
All right, so this one looks like I could get probably, it's not calculating the fees for some reason, but I would say probably around 12 after fees. If you wanted to do like $8,
yeah, I'll do that.
Is that worth it?
8's good on that. Again, I got these games for around $2 each, so. And he's not gonna hurt. I'm not gonna hurt his feelings if I say no, and vice versa.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's not gonna work out.
This one is, geez, these things are fragile up here.
It kind of leans forward a little bit.
It's like a Jenga just waiting to topple here. This one I know on the PS3 brings some good money. I don't know about the PlayStation 2.
It's like a special edition one or something.
Okay. Oh yeah, this one seems like it does go for some money.
Let me see the spine.
Okay. Yeah, limited edition.
Limited edition, yeah.
So this one looks like I could get 63 after fees. Is that what you were expecting?
Not that much, but I'm open to make a deal.
Okay.
So if you can make 63 off or after fees, what is a good profit margin? I would think. Well, I should preface this in case any of my viewers are watching. Normally, I don't offer numbers like this on collections. These are kind of like the personal friend numbers. Normally, I try to be at a point where I can like double my money after shipping and fees. Right. But something like this, where like, you're thinking about the collection and you're thinking about what's fair for you. And I want to leave you with something that's fair, especially given that like you're used to selling all this stuff on your own at eBay.
But yeah, something like this, I would think maybe 45.
Yeah,
is that in the right range?
That's great.
Cool.
That's great. Yeah, I actually forgot about that one. I always feel like this game would be worth something, but I don't think it is.
Okay, well I can check. Because that's the thing with these things is they go up and down in value too. Like even the older stuff, if, for example, like maybe someone starts streaming it a lot on Twitch and the demand goes up, but like there aren't all that many copies out there, like, something like that can really affect the value. Yeah, it looks like this one is still not super valuable. What about RPG Maker 2?
That was another one I thought. It doesn't have like a ton of value, at least whenever I looked last time.
Yeah.
But again, Amazon's a weird place. You just
you really never know. Came up with the strategy guide. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't go for a ton.
Okay. So I guess let's move over to the next
PS2 row here.
Yep.
What are you seeing here? I'm sure people at home are probably like, why did you skip over that game? It's worth so much. I don't know everything.
It's not. Does Kingdom Hearts do well at all?
No. That's one that kind of surprises me too, because so many people love this game, but I think there are just tons of them.
There's tons, yeah. That makes sense.
Is Looney Tunes valuable at all? Back in action?
I don't think so. I told him what he needs to buy from me are my 2 sealed games. He needs to get these graded. He needs to get Backyard Baseball with A-Rod.
Yep.
And who's the other one? Tim Duncan.
Well, and those aren't the only sealed gems in this collection. Look at that. Pinball Hall of Fame. Totally sealed. Well, not mint. It's got a little bit of damage up there. Might hurt the value.
I actually completely forgot I had that.
Oh, and actually, there's a 4th one over here. We've got iToy Operation Spy sealed.
Can you imagine getting all those graded? Like sending them in, they're like, what?
Almost be worth it just to like put it on eBay and wait for people to send you sassy comments.
Actually, check both of those.
Okay.
I actually feel good about one of them.
Okay.
And again, not attached. And it would give us more game money, guys.
Yeah.
Game fun money.
Nothing so on that? This one, 21 looks like after fees.
Okay.
So how about like 15?
Yeah, that's great.
Cool.
We're gonna stack, guys. It's a stack of games. All right, Half-Life, I feel good about. I don't feel like it's like a median.
You think this is above average?
Above average.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of good condition games in this collection. Yeah, it looks like this one definitely holds some value. I wouldn't have necessarily expected that. So this one, the thing that gives me pause is the difference between the FBA lowest price, which is here, and then the lowest price here is 46. So still definitely very much above average game. Because this is very good, it may sell a little bit closer to that $70 mark than the 46. It's just kind of hard to say.
So maybe cut it in the middle?
Yeah, something like that. So what would that be, like 60?
60 on your end.
Yeah, 60 minus about 14 in fees.
Oh, okay.
Would be like 46 after fees. So would you want to do like 30?
Yeah, that's great.
Cool.
30's great. I will probably start saying no, guys. Don't freak out. I was like, he's just selling all his games. It's like, no.
There's some, and he told me ahead of time some of the stuff he's a little more attached to, and we're intentionally avoiding that.
Yes.
Because some of this stuff is eventually, where is it going to go?
Yeah, it's going to go either to a convention or I'll probably trade a lot of it in, but yeah.
Rumble Roses.
That was one I was going to have you check on.
Okay. It's a wrestling title.
Wrestling, I think it's a wrestling girl.
Yeah. Holds some value. So that's another one. The difference is really big. I don't know if I could make an offer that's close enough to that number.
Right.
Because someone's trying to sell it for 27. So that's one of the things that you have to ask yourself if you're selling on Amazon. If someone's offering it for 27, even if you do sell through FBA, is someone realistically going to pay $60 even if it's nice and complete? I don't know. Probably depends on how collectible the game is. I don't know how collectible this one is. I wouldn't guess a ton, but people do love wrestling games. So yeah, on that, I'd probably have to be closer to an offer of like $20. I don't know if that's
20.
Of course, it's hard to say what it's going for on eBay too. I could look that up if that'd be instructive.
I think that's about what it's at.
You think?
Yeah. Why don't you look? That'll be a good.
Yeah.
It'll be.
So let's just see on something like this. Just scan the barcode. Yeah. So here's one listed for. I don't know if that has the manual, but for 18 plus shipping. This one. Let's look for one that's complete. This one is in new other condition for 16 plus $8 shipping. So in the like 25 range, like shipped.
So 20 would be good. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
That's good. I don't think anything else. I mean, I have, so this is one of those cases where I'm doubled up. I don't know. Well, I'm not doubled up. Never mind. Those are two different games. Wow, they look super similar.
Oh yeah, a couple SpongeBob games.
Let me just look at these GameCube games.
Yeah.
I know I'm not super attached to Second Sight.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it.
Looks horror. Those tend to do well, right? Complete.
And go run through complete versus not complete on Amazon for people that don't know.
Yeah, so if a game is complete with the original case and the manual, you can list it as very good condition, which helps a lot in getting it to sell quickly and for a good amount of money.
Right.
If it has the case but no manual, usually I'll list in good condition, and then if it's disc only, it's acceptable. And all of those on Amazon, you can have a condition description as well, just like eBay. Even though I normally won't upload like photos and stuff like you would on eBay or Mercari or something like that.
Yeah.
So those are kind of the things that I think about when I'm looking at condition on some of these games.
Yeah. So manual helps for sure.
Yeah. So this one is really interesting. So you'll see this every once in a while. So the lowest FBA price here is $102, but you can go over here to the new tab, and someone's selling this new for $50. So this is just evidence of sometimes on Amazon the lowest FBA is just somebody who's really shooting for the moon, and it's not actually a reasonable number. This one's a little bit of a slower seller too, so I may have to pass on this.
For sure.
Especially like for a complete GameCube game, you probably want to get a decent price for that.
Right. Well, then you could put all those games back. Okay.
All or nothing.
I'm trying to think anything else in GameCube.
Yeah.
Zelda's, heck no. Mario's no. Star Fox Assault. Let's see, does this have... Let's see if that has the manual.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm attached to that one. Check on that one. Don't really care about that game.
This is Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. Because I know some of these games actually can go for a decent amount. Yeah. This one looks more mid-range. I'd be at like 21 or so after fees, so I could offer like 14. I don't know if that's interesting to you.
Let's hold up on that. Now we're holding up on each other.
And my feelings are hurt.
Give me double. So it was one of these GoldenEye games that surprised me.
Okay.
Check that one.
I don't recognize Rogue Agent, but maybe that's the one.
It might have been Nightfire. I can't. One of these sell decent.
Okay.
What's that one at?
That one's at like $4.
Oh.
Lowest copy. This one is at like 15 for the lowest.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't have the manual though.
No good.
Yeah, we'd probably pass on that guy.
All right, so let's.
These aren't alphabetized or anything, are they?
No.
Okay.
Let's move down. Now we are to
looking at the Wii.
The Wii.
How attached are you to this section?
Not. Okay. Like really not. I know that we picked up one really expensive game right there.
Yeah.
We can look at that, but.
Metroid Prime Corruption.
I got two of those too. So.
Okay.
This is so much easier than not having to list this stuff.
List it all on eBay.
Like, people will probably get confused. Like, dude, you seriously could make an extra $5. Guys, that's time.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, you've got a full-time job.
Yeah.
You know, like this is what I do full-time. I've got time to list stuff.
Sure.
You know. So this one looks like it's only about 8 after fees. I don't know if that. Just keep it.
Yeah, not much there.
Pokemon Battle Revolution. Pokemon games, a lot of people know, have really been going up in price. I don't know if that translates to something like Battle Revolution or not, but we'll see here. I know at one point I could only get like 16 or so for this after fees. Looks like it'd be more like 22 at this point. So yeah, I'd probably offer like 14 on that. I don't know if that's worth it for you.
I'm gonna hold off right now.
Okay.
Gonna keep that one. Let's just check Fire Emblem.
Okay.
Just check it.
Just see what it's going for.
I don't think it has the manual, unfortunately.
Okay.
So it would just have to be listed as good.
Disc looks nice though. Oh yeah, this is the one that we were talking about yesterday. So used, this is another one of those examples. So we've got 4 in used condition. The lowest one is $130 on Amazon. But this is the most interesting thing. In new condition, it's also going for $129.
So yeah.
Which is really strange. I don't know why anyone would buy this in used condition when you can get it the same price new. And I was actually thinking, maybe this is a decent investment opportunity. You know, like if the new price really is that close to used, and this really is this is a sought after game on the Wii, like relatively to most Wii games. Right, and so if the new price is that close to the used, maybe you buy a few copies and see if it goes up, or maybe even grade it. Who knows?
You did that with Chrono Trigger, right, on DS?
I did, yeah. I bought a few copies of that. I saw they were going for around 100 used, and I could get a few copies for 135 complete, or not complete, but sealed.
Yeah.
So I bought them, sent them in for grading. I'm just dipping my toe right now into
the grading,
whole grading scene. All right, Warriors of Rock.
And I never realized how creaky my floor was right here until I stand here for 10 minutes.
You're probably not, filming here all that much. Oh yeah, that's going for a decent bit, 34.
That's 34 after your fees?
Yeah, 34 after fees. That's pretty good. Although it doesn't have, it doesn't have the disc. Do you have the disc somewhere?
Yes, I have no idea where it's at, but
maybe in this stack, do you think?
No, I don't know where it's at. Maybe it's in a Wii that I was testing or something.
Well, maybe we find it sometime. We can
doubled up on Legends of Rock.
Okay. This, I want to say, is maybe like
15 or so.
Yeah, I was thinking like 8 or 9 after fees. I don't know if this is the kind of thing you'd have much demand for another way.
They sell on eBay pretty decently for like the 14 range.
Okay. Yeah, this would be the kind of thing I could offer like 8 on.
8. Take it, yeah, take it.
Okay.
That's good. Because I have, in last week's episode, I got like 2 more down there, so I don't need 4.
So you got plenty.
And I paid either $1 or $2 for them.
Okay, I'm not seeing much else here. Maybe Just Dance Kids. Oh, hold up.
See, that's weird to me. You're gonna have to explain that to me. I got that at Walmart, and I didn't realize they sold pre-owned games.
This is pre-owned?
I think.
Interesting.
Pre-owned.
So this is,
yeah, see, it says pre-owned.
Yeah. I thought it was
Game Center.
Because, I mean, the seal on this...
looks nice.
It does. I would not have thought that...
That's
not really...
strange.
Well, yeah, look at this. You got the sticker. Underneath, it looks like the plastic wrap here that says this game was pre-owned.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fairly nice reseal. It's got like the Y fold and everything that you look for. That's surprising.
I was super confused by that when I got it.
Wow. Walmart knows what they're doing, resealing their games, but they're not fooling anyone because they've got the sticker on there. Well, new it'd be good, but yeah, used it doesn't go for much. Anything of value in here?
Wii U stuff? No.
Yeah.
Don't think so. You don't do a ton with PS1, right? Or I guess it just depends.
I do some, yeah. It just depends on the title. Ooh, this one is definitely a nostalgic title for me here.
That one is?
Yeah, Episode 1 Power Battles is like, I don't know, it's kind of janky. Like, it's not... The controls aren't great. Like, you sometimes just randomly die. It's kind of frustrating, but my dad and I had a lot of fun with this one.
Ooh, I do have another sealed game.
Do you?
I don't think it's worth much. That Final Fantasy right there.
Okay. Final Fantasy HD Remaster. Let's take a look here.
That might be a 1.
Yeah, there's a little bit of something up there. Yeah, I mean, it goes for a little bit more new than used. This would be the kind of thing, I don't know, like, if the seal has a little bit of wear, I don't know if I'd necessarily, like, send that in.
Right.
Just because if a collector's buying it in new condition and they see, oh, it's got, like, all this stuff, like, that, you're kind of asking for a return.
Right.
A lot of people won't really care, like, if this is a parent's gift to their kid.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks like this is only going for, like, 10 after fees, so that'd probably be just as good for you to keep.
Okay. All right, let's move to PS3, or was there any other? Was there any
unless
other?
There's some other Wii games over here.
Let's look at this one. I saw that one.
Okay.
At one point, it was selling for a decent amount, not like a ton, but and again, a game I don't really care about, but.
Yep. Missing the manual on that one. Looks like 27-ish after fees. It's a pretty slow seller though.
Okay.
So I'd probably have to be at like 16.
That's great.
Okay.
I'm in for that. All right. Now we're looking at PS3, right? Or do we just did PS3?
We haven't done any PS3.
But I don't really know if there's much in there.
There was this one.
Oh yeah.
White Knight Chronicles 2. This is one that I was talking to him last night. Has gone up a lot. He was super surprised.
Because I got that at GameStop for like the buy 2 get 2 free, and it was extremely reasonable.
Yeah,
and you
said
showed
like
me
$5 or something
maybe
like
$5.
that. Yeah.
And that was just a couple months ago, right?
Yeah. Nice and complete. Looks good. And this game, recently has shot up in price to, the lowest copy is $65 on Amazon. So I could conservatively get like 50 after fees for this puppy.
Okay.
You know? So I would like 32.
I'm in for 32.
All right.
Cool. I like it.
It's a good return for a $5 investment.
And guys, I don't care. It's like that. You guys see what I get. Like last week's episode, I spent $45. Got an arcade 1-up, which was crazy, and then got all those games. And it basically, I spent $5 and I get most of that money back. So.
Yeah, and this game is a great example of when it just like pays to know the trends.
Yeah,
right? Like why?
See, I would never.
I don't know why this game has gone up. Maybe it's getting popular on streaming. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But you can definitely make a lot of money that way, because usually, like, you can catch on to those trends way before the game stores really will.
Right. But that's it for PS3. Original Xbox.
Yeah, original Xbox and 360, I don't tend to do as much with, just because there's a lot of worthless games on those systems.
Right. There is a lot.
I
have a couple of the SmackDown
Here's another
games.
wrestling game. That could be something.
Actually, yeah, there's 11, and then here is.
So this one, I don't know if you got that at Game Exchange, but at one point it was 14. Yeah, it looks like I could probably get like 30.
Okay.
For this one.
So let's say 18.
Sounds good.
18 on that one, and then let's check out SmackDown versus Raw 2008. Okay. I see these SmackDown games, I mean, all the time. Like, these are some of the main games I find.
Yeah. Yeah, wrestling titles are very often slept on. This one would probably be a similar range here.
Okay.
Both. I didn't realize this had 2 discs. That's interesting.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I could probably get 30 to 35 for this one too.
Okay. So
good deal. So maybe
we'll do 18 again.
We can do 20 even.
Okay. 20 on that one. He's a good man, y'all. He's trying to give us more Game Fund money to go to garage sales.
Yeah, go hunt.
How about Farming Simulator right there? 7 over, 5 over, right there. I'm in a really comfortable position. I don't want to get up. I'm like 9 over to the right.
Farming Simulator 15. That's crazy. This must be pretty old for $30 on. Well, maybe not. Another one that you would not think holds value. You think $2, $3 game, right?
Yeah, those simulator games, for some reason, people
they definitely have a following. Yeah, looks like I'd be getting in the $40 range for this.
Holy cow!
After fees. So how about like 26?
That's great. That's great. This is amazing.
I'm glad it's working out.
Toy Story 3, I feel like does well.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good one. I bought this on. I think I bought this on PS3 recently.
Okay. I think it has a manual on there.
Yep. Looks good. Well, folks, the deed has been done. We're gonna put the entire footage from the whole experience onto Retro Rick's channel. So if you want to see the first-person action from all of that, head over to that guy's channel. We're gonna link it in the description. But this is everything that we picked up. The total ended up being $433 for a couple of systems. He said that he's got like the cords and controllers and everything for the Wii and a 360 here. Got a good number of Wii, Xbox 360. Got this He-Man DVD set, Rock Band 3. Just a good variety of stuff here that we're all going to be able to make at least some money on. I think on average, what would you say, like 40 to 50% or something like that on most titles. So definitely not bad at all. And most of them, I would say maybe like 70 or so % were nice and complete.
That
70 or 80%. Yeah. And he said that there actually are some other miscellaneous things just around the house that we can potentially look at buying as well. So we're going to go ahead and do that. What's going on, folks? Editing Caleb here. As I am going through this footage here, I'm realizing there's actually a lot more there than I originally expected. So I'm going to break this up into 2 segments. This will conclude this one. I'm definitely curious to hear from you guys what you think of this format of video, the more kind of unedited, unscripted, raw look at a deal taking place. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that. It's definitely a departure from what I normally do, so I'm curious to hear back from you guys. As you guys can probably tell, I had an absolute blast hanging out with Rick and going through and doing this deal. Definitely subscribe to his channel. The link will be in the description below. And subscribe to this one if you're new here while you're at it. You can expect the next installment of this video to come out, I would say in the next like few days or so. Between 2 and 4 days is when it will drop. Folks, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I will catch you guys on the flip.